You are listening to a Mojoco production.
What's up, dudes? In this episode of the Pickle and Boot Shop, episode 85, Joe and I talk about how Joe is 1 for 4 on CPR. He talks about his grandma making a meatloaf sandwich for our Lord and Savior. We talk crap about foam filters. We also talk nicely, because we're supposed to, about our hostile takeover by Mojoco. I talk about how I got Me Too'd by my own self. At one point I say, hey, I'm not from the streets like you are, Joe. We talk about the privatization of parking and other really interesting things. Update on my stalker and the Supertones called Joe Bloop. Taco, burrito, what's coming out of your Speedo? It's the Pickle and Boot Shop. We hope you hate it.
Joe and Reason, Pickle and Boot Shop. Get yourself a pickle. Get yourself a boot. Joe and Reason, Pickle and Boot Shop. Pickle time is happening. Pickle time. I go down to get some pickles.
Bring your grandma and your kids.
I go downtown.
Bring your grandma and your kids.
Boot time. Pickle and boot time. Don't be fickle, get your pickle cider, pop a nickel in your boots. Not a place of ill repute. Bring your grandma and your kids. Come for the pickles, stay for the squids.
Pickle and Boot Shop.
Stay for the squids.
Yeah, pickle time.
Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands. Put that pickle in your pants. Get some booze inside your hands.
1996, we start this.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Blaster in the Toothache. Pittsburgh's own Blaster in the Toothache. We're coming at you with receding gum lines and tonsil stones, and we want everyone out there to just remember to brush your neighbor's teeth at least twice a day.
I'm not toothache.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah. What?
Do we go? No, you go ahead.
What?
I don't have anything to talk about. I was going to show you this thing, this maneuver I remember from junior high where you hit your chest
Yeah.
and it pushes air out. It's like, but you can do it real high. It's like,
What? Why would one? I feel like I would do something to my heart if I did that.
yeah.
Okay, I just want to
You-
make sure we were on the
You
same.
wake it right up.
Yeah, it looks it. It looks like something just shy of CPR.
Yeah. Well, it's not, it's, as a medical professional, I would caution against it. But
How-
as a
As a,
junior high student,
it was
which I
great.
am. It's great.
Now, as a medical professional, how many times do you even know at this point how many times you've done CPR?
No.
That's a brutal gig. I've done it.
Brutal gig. It is
I'm
a
one.
brutal
I'm
gig.
1 for 4 on CPR.
On keeping people alive.
Yeah. I'm 1 for 4 and just mangle sternums.
Okay.
Just like spatchcocking a chicken.
Yeah. I have the benefit of having worked in an ICU, so people had these like lines going into them called A lines, arterial lines, and you could measure in real time what people's blood pressure was. So you'd be doing chest compressions and you could just be like, oh, I'm a sissy. Or you're like pushing too hard where you're going to break ribs and stuff. And you'd be like, okay, I can back off a little bit. But like, it was also younger people. So they didn't have osteoporosis and you were just like,
Yeah. One lady, I feel like I just turned her chest to mush. She was one of the 3. She wasn't the 1 for 4. She was one of the 3 that wasn't able to bring back.
she's not with us anymore.
Yeah. We were a bunch of roofers and I were doing CPR on her, and in the middle, so I crack, just buckle the sternum and the ribs and everything like that. And then after about 3 minutes of pumping, the family came in with the DNR. Yeah. Yeah.
So I've got two stories about no DNRs. Like one, it was like a 16-year-old kid. He had like some sort of congenital heart defect where his heart would just stop.
Oh,
So they finally fixed it. They did some cardiac ablation on this dude and got it, and maybe he got a pacemaker or something. But like while he was with us, you'd just be in there and all of a sudden he'd just like kind of slump over and you'd just like beep,
Oh.
and then you'd start doing chest compressions and he'd be
Oh,
fully awake, fully with it, just like
just watch. Like,
looking
what are
at
you guys
you,
doing?
like, hang in there, bro, hang in there. Every day for like 2 weeks, this kid would die but still be with it, still be alive, and he'd just be.
Oh my gosh!
He had an A-line, and so
he's like, "You guys have anything you want to tell Jesus?"
Yep, you just.
I'm going to see him later. I'm going to see him later in the week. He sends his regards.
Heart started.
Yeah,
epinephrine and just shove it in. And then
every time, did you play Motley Crue, "Kickstart My Heart"? They're like, "Oh, Bobby went down."
We should have requested
Kickstart my heart.
Hey, Bobby, we're gonna put this on. It's just gonna help us keep the rhythm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then
we're supposed to sing "Staying Alive," but we're gonna do "Kickstart My Heart."
So one time, so the ICU that I was in, it wasn't just brutal enough that it was this crazy ICU, which was like 8 ICUs stapled together. You know, it was surgical trauma, burn, vascular, transplant, all this crazy shit.
Yeah.
They would mess with your schedule. So to make it worse, you would do like 2 weeks days and then 2 weeks nights. So you just flip. And I never flipped. Like inside, I'd be like, it is the middle of the night. My brain is not working. I cannot do this. But I had nights, and this is like medical talk. They call, depending on how bad you are off medically, they call you sick. This dude's very sick. He's coming in very sick. We're just going to give you one. So normally you'd have 2 patients and sometimes 3 if you didn't have somebody that was very sick. But I had just the one dude and he was very sick. So I take a report and he's kind of spiraling down. He's like a 35-year-old dude. And all of a sudden just flat lines. So we start doing chest compressions. He's got an A-line. We all have to take advanced cardiac life saving. So, like all the drugs to push and, in the order. And at night, it's all the new residents. It's like in the middle of July. So it's like all new, fresh from med school residents.
Okay.
And you'd get guys that had been through there a couple times later in the year and they'd know what was up. But these new guys, you'd just be like, we're doing this. You go in the computer and write the order. And then you just be like, okay, he's getting epinephrine. He's getting this atropine. He's going to go give him some bicarb. And then he'd come back. And this dude would come back. Like we'd do chest compressions, push all the drugs for a half hour. He'd come back for about an hour and then go again. So it went all night. The dude died. Okay. We kept him circling, kept him alive. But the attending doctor, like there was a major trauma down in the ED. So the attending doctor couldn't make it back up. And we were just getting all these junior, fresh out of med school guys. And they're like, I'm not going to call it. He's coming back. We can't get a hold of the family. We can't call it. So he's full code. So we're just keep running in circles, getting this guy back probably 13, 14 times. And it was like a 12-hour shift, but then day came and I didn't have time to give report to the next guy that was coming. So they just were like, you're taking this guy from Reese. He's real sick. And I just stayed in there because we kept cycling through doing CPR on this dude. and everybody's arms, everybody in the whole department had come and been like, yeah, I haven't done CPR yet. Go get it. Go get the guy from down the hall. See if he needs some practice. everybody, like we were sore from doing CPR on this guy. We had done it all night. And then finally this new, they call them fellows. And they're actual doctors who have been for a while. They're out of the residency and they kind of visit the hospital. So a fellow came and he goes, have you guys thought about, he's like, number one, how come they haven't called it on this guy yet? And we're like, because he keeps coming back to life. And they're down there with an alpha trauma. So he goes, well, has anyone tried thalassemia blue yet? And we're just like, what? No, it's like a marker they put in like when they're dying veins and stuff. And he goes, well, sometimes it works as a vasoconstrictor. And we're like, whatever, dude. We've tried everything else, so do it. So he orders this thalassemia blue. We put it in. Guy comes back up, and he's alive. He lived like 2 more weeks, and he didn't have brain damage.
Oh,
it was insane.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
I thought you were going to say that after all that, you finally got a hold of the family, and they're like, "Oh, we had a DNR."
Not anymore.
Yeah. You were like, are you kidding me? Yeah. My grandma, the same thing happened. So my grandma went into hospice, and she goes into hospice and she gets there, and between like being discharged from the hospital and going into hospice, she crashes. And she's donezo.
The DNR?
And they didn't get the copy of the DNR. Bro. For those that do not resuscitate. So they didn't get a copy of the DNR to the hospice yet. They bring my grandma back. My grandma's like pissed off that she's still on this earth.
I just saw Jesus.
Yeah.
You fuckers brought me back.
Yeah. She was like making a meatloaf sandwich with the Lord and gets sucked out of that, comes back here. And to blinking lights and tubes, and then she wait,
Lyndon
what's going on?
Heard me say fuckers.
Oh,
and she's telling me. She came downstairs to tell me that she heard me swear.
Oh yeah.
I came downstairs to plug in my phone.
Go to bed, you turd. Okay, you want to say something to people?
No,
They can hear you.
I know.
Okay.
Wait, are you live?
Yeah, I'm live. I mean, not real. It's recorded. I can edit it, but I won't.
There you go.
Okay, bye. Go to bed.
Can you wake me up early? Because I need to.
I'll wake you up real early.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a new segment on the show called Monotony Conversations. Monotonous Conversations.
All right, get out of here. Bye.
With Reese and his daughter.
Yeah, I'll wake you up at 4 a.m.
No.
What time did you say?
I'm gonna wake up there.
6.
I'm gonna wake up at 6:30 usually. Yeah.
6. I'll wake you up at 6. Are you going to bathe?
Yeah.
This is wonderful. I'm so proud of you. Go. Go to bed.
What are you talking about?
It's 9 o'clock. It's time to go turn off the light and go to bed. We're talking about medical stuff. Your dad has to get his prostate examined. That's all. We're just talking about that. The nurse takes her finger, or a doctor, sometimes 3 fingers, puts it up your butthole, feels around. Good night. Go to bed, you turd.
What the heck is wrong with you?
I love you. Give me a hug. No, don't even play with that. Oh, put it away. Give me a hug.
No way.
Give it. Okay. I love you. I love you so much. Go to bed.
Chicken butt. Bye, chicken butt.
Am I the chicken butt or are you the chicken
I
butt?
think it's me.
Oh, good.
butt.
Good.
Dina,
so-
your grandma.
Yeah, so my grandma in between going from discharge to hospice, K's out. They bring her back. She's back for like 2 weeks. And she's ornery and she's angry. And my family's like, what the heck is the matter with you people?
They didn't send the DNR with. You can sue.
No, they
Did you
didn't.
sue? That's where you got your house.
No.
Right there. That beautiful house you're living in.
Right.
You're basically taking over your sister's house.
Yeah, I mean, kinda.
I'm behind. There used to be like a dead, like a mummified fetus and stuff, and now it's all Popco and Larry Bird back there.
Funko Pops. Yeah.
Funko Pops.
It's not Larry Bird. This is all Thunder Dan Marley.
Who's that above?
That's
That's not
Christian
Larry Bird?
Leitner. That's Christian
Okay.
Leitner.
I only know one white basketball player.
Yeah.
Like it's
These-
Larry Bird.
Yeah,
Is
these
that
are
Larry Bird.
these are Dominic Hasek, Wayne Gretzky.
Uh huh.
And then my Funko Pops, I got some new ones. I got you've seen all the other ones. So I have
Bjorn Agnafjord from ABBA on the bottom.
no, I don't know if I've showed you this one. Maybe I have.
Bjorn Ulvaeus. Dolly Parton. Sweet,
Yeah.
dude.
Yeah, so I got Dolly Parton, and then I got my other new ones are these. I got Chris Stapleton,
Okay.
and I got Casey Jones. Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. So
Wonderful.
yeah. So that yeah, but you're right. I've kind of taken over this little section of the house.
Yeah. It's fine.
Yeah, thank you. Hey, we have about 29 minutes left to go. Do you have do you have the
What's your PIN number, Joe?
do you if this is what we end up doing, I'll get the thing back on
Yeah, do
Zencaster.
it. Are you recording right now in GarageBand?
Yeah.
This is what we call cool talk.
This is what we
Yeah,
call
you
double
can-
dipping.
Double dipping.
Hey, I have a question. It's just a minor one. It might not go anywhere.
Is this
But-
in the skeleton? Is this in the
Yeah.
document
but-
we've created that we always stick with?
Yeah.
It is.
Like, here's something I don't understand. Like, I go on Instagram. I go on Instagram all the time. What I don't understand is the phone filters that females use
Yeah.
that completely change their look.
Uh-huh.
And it's like someone that you know, but you're looking at him and you're like, but that's not the person I know.
yeah.
And I just think that, like, if as a dude, if every photo I took and I posted, I had like a filter that made my nose look smaller, that made my jaw more squared and all this stuff, and people are constantly seeing that in their feed, and then they see me, like, don't women think like I don't understand it. I don't understand. I understand, like, hey, look at this fun phone filter. And
Yeah.
you post a couple of photos every now and then with like a funny filter or something like that. But to just have the go-to filter that you're constantly using that isn't what you look like. I don't get that.
And then they post on the social media. I think what's worse
Yeah.
is a recently single person is combing through online dating sites, which
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
And you'd be like, why do you have the puppy dog thing from Instagram on you or whatever it is from Snapchat?
Yeah.
It's like, am I supposed to think you are a puppy? And
Yeah,
it's
or-
always like the glamour shots, like everything's like all sparkly and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
and like
Why
their
is it attracted to that?
their nose is always just a little tinier. Their eyes are always like a little bit bigger with
They
nice
look
big
like
lashes.
drawn on cartoon eyes.
Yeah, they kind of look like
Sometimes.
anime. There's like an
Yes.
anime look to them. But there's women and girls that use this filter for every single picture they take.
Yeah.
So for
Yeah.
all intents and purposes, like, if I'm looking at 40 photos of this person, you know,
Uh-huh.
over the course of a month, they post one photo a day. So I see 30 photos of this person, and then you see them at church or you see them where, like, that's not you. Like,
Yeah.
that's not them. If I had a filter that just made me look ripped, like I do 3 hours at the gym every day and my arms are cut, my abs are cut, and that's every photo I take, and then you see me and I'm nowhere close to that, like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Is it that I'm 45 years old and like sound like a fuddy-duddy or
I don't like it, man. I'm with you. I do not agree with it.
yeah.
I don't like it.
Yeah, it's just so weird. And then it's like some women will use it like there's some filters that filter out like wrinkles and like kind of make you look like 10, 15 years younger. But again, if I'm then seeing you in real life, Why? I just don't understand it. That's what drives me nuts about social media is people build these fantasy worlds around themselves. Like social media for me is I think I said this on the paid, the paid that we did yesterday. Social media for me is a diary. It's literally an online journal that I can record trips I go on, my kids, pictures, stuff like
Sizes
that.
of your poops.
Yeah, all that
Relative.
stuff. Send it to Katy Perry,
Mhm.
all of those things.
Mhm.
But to build this fake world, like if you have a crummy marriage and everything that you post on there is like makes it look like you and your spouse are like this loving couple.
Yeah.
And everything is falling apart behind the scenes. Like I hate that. Making it look like you make more money than you do and you're extravagant, vacations and like, man, I don't get it. I don't get living this false life online. I just don't get it.
I don't get it either. I mean, I guess it's what people use social media for. Like, is it? I think a lot of people use it for attention, and then like, hey, like my post, do this, check out this picture I took, check out this picture of food or
Yeah.
where I'm at. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm not going to say that I haven't made posts that are for attention. I don't mind attention.
Oh no, I think everybody does. I think everybody a few times a year or something like that, and especially people with like a sense of humor or something like that. You post something to be funny, but and every now and then, but like when every post adds to this like fake narrative that like your life is perfect, you know what I mean? Or that you look a certain way when you don't. Like again,
or if you need medical advice, like, hey, has anyone else ever been diagnosed with micropenis?
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Yeah. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Like I struggled to get out what I wanted to say, but it was that.
That was the thing you're trying to get.
Yeah. Yeah. So thank you.
You bet.
So you just summed it up better than I could.
Well, I think they have a filter for that, Joe.
Yeah. I think they do. Make it look more anime. Hey. So anyway, how about that hostile takeover?
It's crazy. I did not think it was really going to happen, but they somehow took us away from Rock Candy.
They did it. They took us away from Rock Candy. Somehow I went on to our we use Buzzsprout.
Yeah.
And our account had been, I don't want to say hacked, but had been taken over.
Right.
By Mojoko.
Which we thought was Mohoko.
Yeah.
Right? But I guess we were pronouncing it wrong.
Yeah. And so now we are under this oppressive fist that is Mojoko.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's I'll tell you what, it's something.
Yeah, number one, I got reported to HR 3 times for that first podcast.
For touching.
Myself.
Yeah, they have this really weird policy through HR that sexual harassment is wrong.
Especially against yourself.
Especially against yourself.
I hashtag me too. I got me too'd by myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, but HR and it's oppressive. Mojoko.
Yeah. I'm starting the hashtag me poo movement.
Yeah.
The me poo movement.
Okay. Like for when you're regular, me poo.
Me poo movement. And so
I had a movement.
Yeah. And so you take a picture of your feet whenever you're pooping, and then you hashtag it me poo.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Movement.
Yeah, the movement. It'll just come to be known as the movement.
In quotes.
Yeah.
The is not in quotes, but movement, yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, I don't know who or what the I think it's a board. Maybe it is a single person that runs Mojoco.
Yeah. I don't know. All I've ever seen is
Tough on us.
I've looked through a window and seen what appears to be a silhouette of a bald gentleman. Just, yeah, like, did you ever watch Inspector Gadget?
Yeah.
Claw?
Uh huh.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
cat.
yeah, it's kind of like Claw meets what's in the case? What's that Howie Mandel show?
What's in the
Deal or No Deal?
Deal or No Deal?
It's like Inspector Gadget's arch nemesis meets Deal or No Deal. Just this guy up the silhouette. So whenever we went to the Mojoco studios to sign our deals, they made us sign them in blood, mind you, which was weird.
And wasn't
then
our blood.
And then
So
as soon, yeah, we had
probably
to
a goat.
dip our fingers in blood, and then as soon as we touched it to the paper, it went up in a flame. But yeah, so now we deal with this.
Yeah, but I mean, supposedly there's free healthcare, or at least free. You know, like you get a nurse that works for the company will give you a diagnosis.
Yeah.
Which is out of his scope of practice, I'm told.
And we get tickets to the Republican convention.
Okay.
We get 4 free tickets to the Republican convention every 4 years.
Wow. I'm so excited about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you would be.
I'll wear my NRA shirt.
I think this year we need to crash it wearing our Picklecrats. We're not Republicans. We're not Democrats. We're Picklecrats.
Uh-huh.
You know?
Yeah.
So people are going to realize what's going on here.
They're going to. I don't know.
And with my satanic televangelism.
Yeah.
We're going to be, hey, don't worry. We're going to have money to buy ourselves back from Mojoco after I start bamboozling the Satanists for their dollars.
Probably.
You know?
This is a good, did we talk about this business model? Bamboozling?
Yeah, we did. I think we did. Did we do it on yesterday or was it on it was on the last cast.
Yeah, but we didn't call it bamboozling. I've been thinking about, Joe, to make a couple extra dollars profiteering.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That's what we sell it to the public when behind the scenes we just call it bamboozling.
Bamboozling.
Yeah.
Profiteering.
Yeah. Although you say it too white. You say bamboozling. It's just bamboozling. Bamboozling. Yeah, like LIN. Bamboozling.
I'm not from the streets like you are.
Yeah, I'm from the mean streets of Royal Oak.
Yeah, you call it the streets ever? You're like, I'm from the streets.
The streets of Roy Oak.
Do you need some chicken scripts?
Yep.
Just say like that.
Go to the script club.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're gonna go up to the script club up in here, because we from Roy Oak.
Roy Oak.
Yeah, I had somebody messaged on the old discussion board, I believe, and they said that they like that I always talk highly of Royal Oak, and they took a Google Earth tour of my city, and they said it looks like a very nice city.
Yeah,
and it's even more nice when you're here walking around. Well, I'll tell you one thing. Update on my cool city.
Yeah.
Our downtown, we are the first city in the nation that has switched all of our parking. Mm-hmm. So like normally like you have parking enforcement that's part of the municipal hierarchy, right, of the city.
Right.
So you either have free parking, street parking, all that stuff. You have meter parking or you have parking lots. We were the first city in the country that decided to privatize all parking in the city.
Huh.
So now, whenever you drive into Royal Oak, parking was at a premium before. There's not enough parking lots and stuff like that to kind of take care of the amount of restaurants and bars and cool things to do in Royal Oak. Well, now everywhere you park, you have to get an app. You have to download an app on your phone. You have to do all that. So it takes like dropping quarters in or something like that. It makes it the first time. It takes 5 minutes to like figure it out, to download the app, to figure it out. Or if you don't want to download the app, you got to, instead of like just a thing where you used to drop quarters in and then turn the dial.
Yeah.
Now it's like a computer screen that you put your credit card in or your
I've
debit
seen
card. Yeah, and do it. So we're the first city in the country that is partnered with this private company from like Minnesota. And so if you used to get a parking ticket in Royal Oak, it was $10. Well, now it's $20. So the city still gets their 10, but then this private company gets 10.
Okay. Who's handing out the tickets?
So then the company hires parking enforcement.
Okay.
So the parking enforcement people that work for our quote unquote city actually work for this private company. And so it's the most bizarre. It's made it to where I don't like to go into my own city anymore. Like as much as I talk about Royal Oak and everything like that and love it, it's made it a nightmare to like go down, just have dinner. The parking, they've changed up parking. Angle parking where you're driving forward and then you just angle your car, like say to the right, and you would pull into a spot. They've done it opposite. So they've made angle parking where you pass the spot and then you back in on an angle.
What?
Yeah.
Sounds like they're asking for some fender benders.
It is bizarre. There's been fights. There's been, oh my gosh, it's a mess. So it's made going downtown Royal Oak an absolute nightmare. Businesses are complaining that like the city's like ruined it. And the thing is, they've done they have like a 5 or 10 year contract or something like that with this company because the company's invested all the parking posts. So every single parking spot in Royal Oak has a camera on it. So when you pull in, it takes a picture of your license plate when you pull in and when you pull out.
Ugh.
And then if say like you're there for a half hour and you put in, 20 minutes worth and your time is up, you get back and you're like, cool, I don't have a parking ticket. I was here 10 minutes longer. You get in your car and you leave. It comes in the mail.
Ugh.
Yeah, like it goes through an automated system and then you get sent your parking ticket in the mail.
Dude, that's so dirty.
It is. It
I'm
is.
not on board.
Yeah, I know. You know how our diarrhea episode where you really fought against Mother Nature
Yeah.
to your best ability?
Somewhat won.
Yeah. You had kielbasa and sauerkraut that night.
Yeah.
I had kielbasa and sauerkraut tonight, and my tum-tum's just now starting to rumble.
You know who was kind enough to tell me I cooked it wrong was Agata Ozawa.
Did she really?
Reached out. She's been listening and said I cooked whatever Polish dish that was wrong.
So to say she's a stalker at this point is just, it's like, are you serious? Everyone who's listening to this.
She'll send me like 12 emails after that.
I know.
Off, leave me alone.
I know. But like, does she just not get it that it's beyond the butt of the joke?
I don't think she gets it. She thinks
like if I
force her to come back and write me 12 emails.
We force her to create new accounts so that she can keep listening. Like, just stop listening. But we're doing what she likes. Like, she likes to be talked about. She's just one of those psychos.
She keeps creating fake accounts to like spy on my girlfriend or me, or backdoor ways to like hit me up on Twitter. It's wonderful.
Bizarre. She's absolutely bizarre. Yeah. So anyway, so how did she tell you to cook it?
She said we cooked it wrong.
Oh, what's the right? Did she? So
No,
she didn't leave a
tell me.
recipe?
No, there's no recipe. She didn't
Well,
give
that
me a
would have been
recipe.
nice if she would have done that. Like, don't
Yeah.
point out our faults because we can do that all day.
Well, we'll talk
Tell
about
us
it next
how to
week,
cook
'cause
it.
She will.
Yeah, tell us how to cook it. So, Agatha, how do you cook that? What's the proper way? Like, let's put all these bad feelings aside. Let's you know,
You go ahead and do that, Joe.
yeah, all this stuff between you and Reese, that's water under the bridge. Let's get back to the friendship and how do you cook kielbasa and sauerkraut properly? My sister makes a kick butt sour. It's like sauerkraut. It's dry, like she drains it, and then it's got bacon in it and onions and it's got like a little sweet to it. It's not that like sauerkraut. It's phenomenal. I don't know what she does, but tonight it was the best she's ever made.
All right.
Yeah.
Except it's about to give you the old Rhea. Boom.
Yeah. Boom. Boom. Rhea.
Did
I ever
talk about it?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm not alone in thinking that was the best story you've ever told.
And I always remember the Supertones always tell a story. They tell a story about me telling a story about when we were apparently I told them a story one time that when we were driving through Chicago, our trailer wheel fell off. Like the whole wheel just fell off our trailer.
Okay.
And when I was telling the story, so I'll go back in time. When I was telling the story, I was like, yeah. We're in downtown. All of a sudden, bloop, the tire fell off. And so the guys in the Supertones called me Bloop for like to this day. If I see Jason Carson, he'll be like, what's up, Bloop? Because I said the word bloop, referring to just the tire falling off. And then Japuza came and picked us up and took our trailer to their shop and fixed it. And then we got to stay at the Japuza building for like a day or two. It was so cool.
Dude, bloop.
Bloop, bloop. It fell off. Yeah. And then, yeah, you guys always teased me about the boom diarrhea.
Tease you or want to encourage you to tell more stories?
B, yeah, encouraged. You definitely encouraged.
So it was one of the best ever stories.
Yeah.
And I think what it was you eating at some casino and crapping on the golf course.
Yeah, that was we did. Now, here's something. I'm 45. You're a bit younger than me.
Bit.
Does this ever happen to you? Do you get with the guys from Five Iron and start talking about stories and you have no clue what they're talking about?
Every once in a while.
Every time I'm at every practice, so we've been practicing every Tuesday for like 3 months.
Okay.
Every practice, John Miller. John Miller's our bass player. I heard when you were talking to Leonore, you thought Royce from the Suicide Machines was playing bass for us. He's not. No, Royce is a big time lawyer now, so he's not playing bass anymore. So we have John Miller, who's been playing bass for us for a while. The last time we did all this, it was him. But this is telling us we need more recording time, so we got to wrap this up in 5 minutes. Yeah.
Can we pay for it?
So
Quick.
freebies, you guys only get about 45 minutes this week.
Let's just pay. Let's put money in the machine. How do we do that?
We have to stop it and then we have to upgrade it and stuff. We'll do it for the next time. We'll just do another 5 minutes. But so the guys like Nate will start telling me a story.
Yeah.
No clue what he's talking about. My brain has literally forgotten. And I told him, I'm like, man, Michael, John, Nate, I was like, I got to have you guys on the cast to talk about these stories because I do not remember them. I'm like, our listeners have heard my same 30 stories over and over and over. And these guys are talking about stuff that's hilarious stuff. I have no clue what they're talking about. And then I'm sure if I had Bram on, who Bram wants to be on, and Bram's a funny brother.
He is funny.
And because Bram and I were always, like, me and him were always together, so a lot of his stories probably deal with me, and we were probably in those same situations, but I just don't remember them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you thought about yelling?
Suing? About suing them?
Thought about suing them.
Yes.
Guys, you're creating a hostile work environment.
Yeah.
if we're gonna get back together, I'm gonna take you to the cleaners.
You want to
That's
know
how
what
you
sucks? That little page turner pedal isn't working.
What?
I
What
took
happened?
I took forever like typing up all the crap and whatnot. And when you
Mhm.
click it, it doesn't go to the next page. It only scrolls it down like a
There's
half an
gotta be a
inch.
setting, because
It's
mine will flip to another page. Are you doing it in pages,
yeah, I'm doing it in pages.
dude?
And so if I go to like Marvel Unlimited and I click it, it turns the comic book page.
Well, then just do that. Just get
Well-
somebody to write a comic book.
Oh,
about
right.
your
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
and then have that, and then just upload
Yeah.
it. Make sure
Yeah.
you find a Wi-Fi hotspot.
Yeah.
Upload it, and then there's
Yeah, no, that's good thinking.
that's me as if I had, my body was made of living rock, and
Yeah. As if your body was a wonderland.
and I'm singing Jigsaw,
Yeah.
and then it,
Yeah, you get it.
I get it.
You get it,
Comic
man.
People,
You
what
get
are they
it.
called? People, I
Yeah.
get it.
They're called Comic-Cons.
Comic Cons.
Yeah.
You get you.
They're called dweebs.
Hey, dweebs, if
You-
you're listening,
Hey, we have 3 minutes left. Do you want to know?
jeez.
Do you want to know?
Yeah.
Oh, 2 minutes left. You want to know a great comic book series I just read? Was
What?
the Thor with Gore the God Butcher.
Oh yeah, you were talking about this. It's good.
Like I read the comic version.
Mhm.
Night and day from what was in the movie to what was in the
Yeah.
comic book. Absolutely night and day.
Huh.
The comic book was 10 times better. It
Okay.
was so awesome. It should have been its own movie. Like that whole, oh my gosh, it was awesome. They should have done it the way it was done in the comic book, but they didn't. I think Christian Bale was awesome in
Yeah.
what he did, but just completely not what the comic book was.
It's better.
Way
Yeah.
better.
The last comic book I read was the one that came with my He-Man action figure, and I felt like it just kept pushing me to buy more He-Man action figures.
Yeah.
But not as good.
Yeah. Hey, we're down to a minute. So let's
All right, everybody,
bring this to a
pull the
close.
stop. I'm your host, Gary, and your other host, the Road Guy.
the ulcer. Gary and the ulcer.
Gary the Answer.
Bubble it up with acidity, trying to bring you and your community together.
These things just write themselves for you.
I know. So you guys, we're down to a minute. We're gonna call this a day. So sorry, your freebies, you get a little bit less, but I think we're gonna start doing it this way. I'll pay for the upgrade, but just not doing it now.
They'll
So
pay for it. 'Cause
that's right. You'll pay dearly. All right, see ya.
Piece of pizza.
This has been Mojo Production.